Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content such as Camp Zero Base 1, 17's Nana Tour, 17 in the Soup, Finding Stray Kids, Blackpink House, EXO's Ladder, EXO Showtime, A-Pink Showtime, and tons of other content including extra variety shows, K-dramas, animes, and movies. Hey guys, Angie here, and today we have our first reaction to TWS, an interview. It is nice to meet you like this, the Dictionary of Useful Knowledge TWS. I decided to do a random just little interview like I did with NCT Wish because I feel like personally I like to do kind of, I guess you could call them more boring videos to start off, just because I don't want to be distracted trying to know their names in a really funny, iconic video. I mean, they're a new group, so there's nothing like iconic really, but like whenever I get into a new group, I purposely decide not to do anything too fun or crazy because I want to properly enjoy the fun videos. And I regret a lot earlier in other groups checking out like videos people recommended because it was always something really funny and iconic, and I never get to have that first reaction again. And I would be very more focused on learning and putting names to faces. So I try to do sit down interviews and like easier things like that aren't too funny and there's not too much going on, and just kind of stare at their faces and learn them. So I'm gonna look up their names and ages and then write it down, and then before we start the video, and then check out the video. I think they're probably just gonna do like a little sit and chat, so let's hop into the video. Okay. By the way, I wrote small 5'9" because he is small according to them, but I was reminded once more they are all 6 feet tall. Some are 5'11", but that's 6 feet tall in my mind. Why are they so tall? What the fuck? Like, this is the equivalent to Taehyun and Bumgyu in TXT. They're not small. They're just small next to the other members. Like, what the fuck? Why are they so tall? Oh, so this is the leader. This is the leader because when I looked him up, people said he looks like Hyunjin. I can see it because I did point him out, but kind of. I see it. I saw it enough to point it out.
저희의 콘텐츠 자팍 사전입니다.
와우.
네, 저자 정보가 적혀 있는데요. 그룹명 투어스, 데뷔일 2024년 1월 22일.
It's not TWS, it's TWS?
멤버 진유, 도훈, 영재, 한진, 지훈, 경민.
맞습니다. 그러면 저부터 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요, 투어스 한지입니다.
Hello, Hanjin. You're the small one.
안녕하세요, 투어스 영재입니다.
Youngjae looks like Jung
안녕하세요,
from...
투어스 신유입니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 투어스 지훈입니다.
B1 Harmony.
안녕하세요, 투어스 돈입니다.
Hello.
안녕하세요, 투어스 경민입니다.
경민.
저는 한 문장으로 표현한다면 이제 24/7 with us. 죄송합니다. 24/7 모든 순간 함께해라는 문장으로 정리를 하고 싶은데요. 저희 이제 인사 구호도 24/7 with us기도 하고 이제 팬 여러분들과 모든 순간 함께하자는 의미를 담고 있는 것 같습니다.
모든이 됐네요. 모든
24/7 모든 순간 함께해 하트까지 이렇게 그려봤습니다. 질문을 가나다 순으로
네.
4개를 주시는데
Oh, 14.
좋습니다.
가장 기대되는 2024년의 모습은 데뷔하는 해이다 보니까
She sounds like a teacher.
가장 기대되는 것 같습니다. 저희가 무사하게 꼭 데뷔할 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다.
좋은 영국도 있어요.
신인만 받을 수 있는 신인상을 꼭 받아보고 싶습니다.
열심히 저희 모두 다 같이 음악 방송을 해서 1위를 해보는 것이
Youngjae is adorable to me.
하고 모든 무대 다 완벽하게 할 수
I don't know, something I think is cute.
저는 우리 멤버들이 다치지 않고 행복하게 열심히 마무리했으면 좋겠습니다.
It's interesting he's the leader, but he's not in the middle.
해볼까요?
좋아요.
네, 하나, 둘, 셋, 화이팅!
나를 표현할 수 있는 한 단어는?
한 단어, 막내인 것 같습니다.
막내.
나이가 가장 어리기 때문에 막내인 것 같습니다.
저는
confirm
비타민.
his
무슨 비타민?
ultimate?
C요.
비타민 C.
아 지훈이 형 멀티비타민이죠.
아, 네.
멀티비타민 주고 그냥 멀티비타민.
아, 네, 그렇게 여러 사람들께 힘이 되는 그런 존재가 되고 싶다는 마음이 크기 때문에.
Is he? Wait, one sec. Is he Chinese?
맞아요, 맞아요.
One of them's Chinese, right? I should have wrote that down. I'm pretty sure one is at least one. Korean. Hanjin. Oh, Hanjin's Chinese. Oh, he's Chinese. I don't know why I thought it was him. Anyone else? So he's the smallest and he's Chinese. Okay.
맞아요.
맞습니다.
네.
지훈이 형이 저희 연습하고 싶을 때
I don't
아주
know.
많은 큰 힘이 됩니다.
Usually I'm like, oh, you can kind of pick out who's maybe Chinese or Japanese.
묵직한
어.
나무.
투어스의
Well,
마케팅
wrong.
리더인 만큼
I'm usually decent at it.
편하게 부를 수 있도록
It's not Chinese.
다른 청년 제가 올해 또 20살이 됐잖아요.
와 축하드립니다. 도훈이 형도 같이 20살 됐습니다, 여러분들.
또 놀러 나가는 것도 별로 좋아하지 않기 때문에 다른 청년의 삶을 살고 있지 않나.
또 청소도 좋아하잖아요.
청소 좋아하세요. 바른 청소년.
청소년 아니잖아요.
바른 청소도 좋아하고 청년이니까 바른
I
청소년.
mean, he's
그렇게 적어줘.
오케이.
turning eight. No, he's 18. He's already 18. But
열심히
I don't know.
하면 모든
I feel
일
like.
다 할 수 있어요.
Oh, okay. I see it now. I can see it. I can see it. I see it. He kind of reminds me a little bit of June. Like his eyes, his big eyes and stuff. Okay.
마지막 저는 멋쟁이.
Is he fluent in Korean?
멋쟁이라고 진짜 상상도 못하는.
자기 이유를.
자기 입으로 쟁이라고.
하지만 인정해드리겠습니다.
도훈이 형한테 잘 어울리는 거요?
전 강아지요. 애교 안 부리는 강아지도 많잖아요. 뭐 그런 강아지 같은. 시크한.
Oh, like a chill puppy.
스타일리시.
트렌드 세터도 있어.
트렌드 세터. 옷도 되게 좋아하고 많고 빠르게 반응하는 사람이기 때문에 네, 그렇게 생각합니다.
아, 네.
다 같이 셀카 타임.
우와. 아, 여기 생각 있네요.
Selka time.
어떻게 찍죠?
잘 찍으실 수 있으신가요, 형님?
아니 당연하죠.
이거 한진이가 잘 알잖아.
You're struggling.
반 투어스.
Terrible picture.
한번 스티커를 한번 좀 구경하고 있어 보세요.
와 팬케이크?
나는 이거
각자 스티커해서 하나씩 넣을까요?
그러자. 이것도
I can see. God, what's his name? Hanjin? Hanjin?
진짜요?
Hanjin.
감사합니다.
I can see him
짱 귀여운
and Shinyu and Dohoon being the most popular members. Like I feel like it's them three. That's my guess. AI sense. I feel like Hanjin's could kind of be like Wangbin from Rise.
계획대로 되는 게 없어서 첫 만남은 너무 어려워 내 이름은 말야 타이틀곡 첫 만남은 계획대로 되지 않아 한 소절이었습니다.
I think we should do a couple of dance practices for the title track and stuff to kind of familiarize ourselves with it.
플레임과 막연함을 앞으로의 나날들에 대한 기대감으로 점점 극복해나가는 스토리를 담고 있는데요.
대비되는 사운드의 센스들과 베이스, 킥 사운드, 그런 드럼 사운드들이 좀 더 이렇게 곡의 메시지를
They're so polite.
많은 사랑 부탁드리겠습니다. 여러분.
많은 사랑 부탁드리겠습니다.
자, 마음대로 할 수 있는 초능력을 딱 한 가지 가질 수 있다면 어떤 것을 갖고 싶어요?
Invisibility.
저는 순간이동 연습이 끝나잖아요. 집에 가는데 얼마나 힘듭니까 여러분들. 이제 아침에 숙소에서
Whenever I say invisibility,
바로
someone
그냥
says
바로
teleportation.
영정을 넣어보고 싶어요.
잠을 안 자도 하루 종일 깨어 있을 수 있는 그런
Ooh, is that a power though? I feel like that's more of an ability, and I think abilities are different than powers.
여러분들은 못 보잖아요.
스윗 스티커 드릴게요.
세계를 정복할 수 있는 힘.
Oh my god, is he addicted?
그리고 저는 정의롭게
히어로네요.
I don't know.
근데 그 힘을 가져서 어떤
That's
걸로
scary.
무한 이웃을 돕고 싶고 좀 더 좋은 곳에 이렇게
하네요.
Okay, I see you.
아 진짜요?
약간 달라요. 저는 시간 조절이요.
과거 미래 있으면 어디 갈까요?
저
Mm.
과거요. 그네 타는 걸 되게 좋아해요.
Time
요즘
travel?
그네를 많이 못 탔거든요. 애들이 너무 신나게 타고 있으니까 내가 옆에서 이렇게 쳐다보고 있으면 무서워할 거 아니에요. 과거로 돌아가서
That would be kind of fun.
이제 보여드리고 넘어가 보도록 하겠습니다.
좋습니다.
오잘 꾸몄다.
스윗해가지고.
파라든 데뷔의 순간 특별하게 준비한 나만의 비법이 있다면
여러분 최초 공개입니다.
Okay, he seems maybe not fluent, or maybe he just struggles with reading it.
눈을 좀 많이 깜빡이는 데다가 제가 또 사람 눈을 잘 못 쳐다봐요. 사람 눈을 쳐다보는 방법과 오래 뜨고 있는 걸 연습했어요.
저도 있습니다. 체력 관리를 위해서 줄넘기를 열심히 했습니다. 나중에 기회가 있다면 여러분들께 꼭 보여드릴 수 있으면 좋겠네요.
저도 있습니다. 긴장을 하게 되면요 가라앉히기 위해서 자기 자신에게 좀
Aw,
토닥토닥 그런 모습이요.
that's cute.
거가 나왔는데
토닥토닥 이게 박자를 맞춰야 돼.
4. 사랑하는 멤버들과 함께하는 자유시간이 주어진다면 어떤 걸 하고 싶나요?
He doesn't seem like the Magnet.
놀이공원을 간 적 있잖아요.
맞아요.
한 번 더 있다면 이제 곧 여름이잖아요.
아, 맞아.
수영장에 가서 저희 멤버들과 재밌게 놀고 싶습니다.
좋습니다.
They have a variety show right now. They just started it not long ago.
재밌겠다. 좀.
And I'm wondering if they get to do these things in the variety show. No, he looks like a magnet there. I like his smile. Jihoon's smile is cute.
사람들에게 매력 어필하는 시간. 제한 시간 30초. 네, 안녕하세요. 그룹 이름은 투어스고요.
I was so thrown off because they rotated. Like that is not Youngjae.
들어봐 주시길 바랍니다. 그리고 저희 또 퍼포먼스 오마마 안무도 많이 봐주시면 감사하겠습니다. 그리고 나머지 수록곡인 펄스우키, BFF, 언플럭보이도 굉장히 노래가 좋으니 많이 들어주시고요. 신영, 영재, 한진이,
right? That's
경민이,
Dohun.
나
Talking.
사랑해요.
Wait, let's do a test here.
재밌게 말할 수 있다.
Let's do a test. Kyungmin, Dohun, Jihoon, Shinyu, Youngjae, Hanjin. I hope I'm right. I was relying on their positions where they were sitting.
잘할 수 있는 나만의 장기는
저 있어요. 저는 제 청소 능력을 뛰어넘을 수 있는 사람은 없지 않을까.
특별한 기술이 있는 뭐 예를
I
들면
can see just my instinct right now. My first impression. I feel like Youngjae could be my bias. I do love Youngjae's though.
인정하겠습니다.
차 안에서
I don't know. Whenever an idol's name has T in it or like Youngjae,
저희는 보통 차 안에서
I tend to gravitate to them.
분별인 것 같은데 어떻게 생각하세요, 영지 씨?
노래요? 저희 노래 참 많이 듣죠. 매니저분께서.
But I usually don't. My bias is never the main vocal. It's very rare.
괜찮을까요? 그렇게 노래를 정말 많이 틀곤 합니다.
네, 아마 굉장히 피곤하실 것같습니다.
자, 그
But Youngjae from God 7 is my bias, and his name's Youngjae, and he's the main vocal. So
형민이가 그렇게 노래를 듣고 싶은 게 또 많아가지고.
차에서 저희 그거 해요. 미안, 좀만 더 앞으로 가줄 수 있어. 나 지금 괜찮아?
안전벨트 안전벨트.
무릎 공간 괜찮아? 약간 이런 서로의 상태를.
와, 이거 맞아 항상.
카운트다운 10초. 서로의 얼굴 그려주기.
who's the artist?
10초 안에 그려야 돼. 10초 안에?
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
다음
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I don't know who's the artist. Let's see. There's usually one person who's good drawing. My guess would be Jihoon. I don't know why. I feel like Jihoon or Hanjin would be good at drawing.
이거 보여주면 우리 주웠어 어떡해?
보여주세요.
다다다다.
약간 현대 미술 같기도 하고.
Soon?
이거 도훈이,
None of them. I'm just kidding.
신유 형. 죄송해요, 진짜 모르겠어요. 한진이.
He's like, that's me.
너무 만족스러워.
만족합니다. 똑같이.
각자 개인한테 10초씩 지워진 거 치고는 열심히 잘 그린 거
포인트가 확실해.
3초라니까.
개성이 사네요, 다들.
They're very shy here, but then I felt like when they switched seats, they became more outgoing.
타임머신 타고 미래로 먼저 가보고
타임머신 타고 과거로.
Or maybe they just got more comfortable.
타임머신 타고 미래로 돌아가기.
나는 과거.
저는 사실 무조건 미래거든요.
나도 무조건 미래.
네, 왜냐면 과거는 이제 있는 게 맞고 앞으로 미래에 너무 기대되는 일들이 많기 때문에
미래를
I'll go to
보면은
the
좀
past
안전하지 않아?
to relive happy memories.
과거 사랑하는 멤버 없으니까
파이팅이 필요한 순간 어떻게 하나요?
이거를 경민이가
저뿐만 아니라 모든 멤버들이 그냥 서로 되게 힘을 주려고 노력을 많이 하는 것 같아요. 그러니까 저희끼리 또 하는 파이팅이 있잖아요.
보여주실까요?
자, 투어스! 화이팅!
마지막 질문입니다.
Energize, okay.
하고 싶었는데 하지 못한 이야기가 있다면 마지막으로 할 수 있는 기회.
와.
또 마지막까지 즐거운 시간 내주신 저희 바자분들께 너무 감사하다는 말씀 드리고 싶고요.
He reminds me of someone and I can't figure it out.
전해드리고 싶습니다.
버스 많이
Oh, I think I figured it out.
그럼
He reminds me of like Unsuk from Rise mixed with like Doyoung from NCT 127. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I think of the members. Like my first impressions. Let me see if, without looking at the names, let me see if I can remember his name. Is this Kyungmin? Hanjin, Jihoon. His name's weird. Oh fuck, I forgot. Not weird, just like I'm not familiar. Like it's not a name I'm familiar with. Youngjae. Fuck. I think I forgot. Okay. Shinyu, Dohoon. This is Hanjin. I knew who this was. I got his name wrong though. Like I knew it wasn't the member who's Chinese. I just mixed up the name. Okay. Dohoon, Hanjin. Okay. Hanjin's Chinese. So for Kyungmin, he gives me variety, outgoing guy. He seems very excitable. I feel like he's a good singer. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Sungwon. Like I feel like he'll be on like a lot of. He'll be the one that goes on variety shows a lot. Um, Dohon feels very masculine. Like he feels like he's that dude. Like he's that guy. I feel like he'll be very popular. He seems a bit like he's a people person, but he's also a bit like chill. He kind of just gives me masculine energy. I don't know. Jihoon gives me cute, kind of nervous, maybe a little bit of an anxious guy, but like very cute. He just gives me cute. I mean, they all look like babies to me. Except Shinyu. Like, they all kind of look like babies. Actually, Youngjae looks older than he is. I would have thought Youngjae was like an '03 line. Like, I thought he'd be like 20. But he's 18, turning 19 this year. Like, he turns 19 this year. I don't know when his birthday is. But anyways, like, he's just the one member who I thought was actually older. Because he does remind me of Jiyoung from P1 Harmony, who's 22, I think. I don't know, like his face just looks. He doesn't have like a baby face, but he still looks like a kid to me though. But like everyone else looks like baby face. Even Shinyu looks younger than him. But okay, Shinyu. The name sounds Chinese, so it's gonna frustrate me because I'm gonna think Shinyu is Chinese. I don't know the name. I think it's a that part throws me off. Shinyu. Let me know if I'm saying it right. By the way, it could be Chinyu or something. Shinyu didn't say much. He gives me S Cube's leader energy where you forget he's the leader, but then he does something or he says something, you're like, oh, there's that leader presence. He seems quiet. When they scooted to the front though, he talked more. Youngjae feels kind of like an ambivert where he talks, but he's not shy or anything. He just talks when he needs to. He kind of has a bright energy to him. But he doesn't seem like he'll be like the giggly one. Did they say Dohoon's the vitamin, like the happy vitamin guy? I don't get that, but like this is like one interview, and like I said, when they switched spots, they were talking more. I'm gonna be lenient with Hanjin because he is Chinese, and I'm not sure his fluency of Korean, because just because he's quiet here doesn't mean he's probably a quiet guy. It could be the language barrier. Let me see. Does it say how long he's been learning Korean? He was born in Shincheon. Is that the same place June was born? Because his Korean or his voice, his accent sounds more like June's accent than Minghao's. And I'm not sure if it's just because Minghao and June are different people, so they speak differently. But like Minghao always seems to have more of a heavy accent, so I think it could just be their voices. Whereas June, I don't know, they speak very differently, but it could just be they're different people. Just because they're both from China doesn't mean anything. And Minghao just may have a heavier accent. Like it doesn't matter how fluent or how better Minghao got at Korean, he always has like an accent, whereas June, he sounds to me like when June, like in the beginning of 17, when June was less fluent in Korean, and his voice just kind of reminds me. So I'm wondering if it's maybe where they're born. I don't know. I don't see anything about how long he trained or anything. He trained a little more than a year. So maybe he only recently learn Korean. But anyways, very cute, very curious. They seem a little shy here, but they also, this is an interview, it's a little different. I'm looking forward to more of, oh, this is also, yeah, this is in January, so it's very much like they just started. Okay. But yeah, I'm curious. We'll check them out. We'll check them out casually. We'll see, depending on how much you guys want me to. I think next we'll probably do some dance practices, familiarize ourselves with the songs we've already heard. I don't want to do the other B-sides until we learn their faces more. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.